Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Ronald Araujo's presentation with Barcelona that did take place earlier today. And then later in the video, we're also going to be talking about Nico Gonzalez because we are going to be discussing his current physical condition that is going to be affecting Barcelona in this current season within the short term. And then within that phase of the video, we're also going to be talking about Nico Gonzalez's future because yes, there has been negotiations about his future. There is discussions being made on whether Nico Gonzalez is a long-term player for Barcelona. There's so much that we do have to discuss within today's video, but first I do want to speak about the partnership between Barca Media and SoRare. If you guys do not know who SoRare is, they are basically a digital collectible company and also considered as a fantasy football game where you get to own your own digital cards, and once you do have those digital cards, you can collect them, you can trade them with your friends, you can use these cards every week, whether it's on the weekend or on the weekday, and create your 5-man lineup. And whoever you do choose within that 5-man lineup, whether it's Cristiano or maybe it could be someone like Ricky Puig, Mingueza, any player in the world of football, depending on who you place and how they perform on that weekend and on that weekday, you do win special prizes. And by using the link that I will be providing down below on the description box and on the pinned comment, if you use that, if you do buy a total of 5 cards that is on auction through that link, you do win 1 free limited card. It's a very exclusive deal. Again, if you do buy a total of 5 cards on auction, you win 1 free limited card. It's a great deal. If you guys do want to follow my account, you can so you guys can see how I do play every weekend, and on the weekday you can see the type of cards I do have in my disposal and what type of prizes I do win. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much to SoRare for supporting a content creator. But now let's get back into the video. So let's talk about Ronald Araujo and his presentation because yes, Barcelona have presented this young star center back. When it comes to his renewal, he has signed a renewal until 2026. His release clause is set at 1 billion euros, and this is the moment that many of us have been waiting for him to put the pen finally on that paper and sign that contract renewal. And it's also a moment for us to celebrate because we know how important this center back is and how critical he is to Barcelona's long-term success. Not many clubs out there do have a young center back that produces a level like this, and so we should be and feel very fortunate about what Barcelona does have. And what satisfies me the most about this whole presentation is Araujo has shown so many times that he does want to be here, that he loves this club. He even got emotional through that presentation that was held a couple of hours ago. He was talking about how he was working so hard to get to this position, that he believes that Barcelona is going to be winning many trophies very soon, maybe even in the next season, and how he learned many new things under Xavi Hernandez. And I am going to be quoting exactly what he did say because I do believe that this is what stood out the most through this presentation. And so this is what Araujo had to say while he got emotional, and I quote, "I never doubted it. I was always clear that my place is here at Barcelona. I believe a lot in the young players we have. We are going to get up and win many titles from now on." I'm a bit emotional because we went through a lot of things. Achieving this was very important to us. I thank the club for all the support I achieved since I arrived. I am also very happy to be in the best club in the world. And so again, this is Araujo basically explaining that yes, there has been tough times under this club, but we will get back. This Barcelona team, I do believe in it, and that we will be winning titles very, very soon. And so you can see that this center back here, this Uruguayan, he is such a leader for this club. I'm so happy that Barcelona do have this player locked down for the next 4 to 5 years. And so now that this is done, now that he has signed the contract renewal, now that he has been presented to the Camp Nou, now we wait, right? Now we wait for the contract renewals of Gavi and Dembele, which is going to be coming very, very soon. And so now let's talk about Nico Gonzalez because to be very honest, we do not really talk about Nico Gonzalez like a lot through this channel, but now we're here to talk about this player, and it is because of 2 very important reasons. We are going to be having 2 different conversations. Like I have said in the beginning of the video, we're going to be talking about his current physical condition and the future of this player. But let's first talk about his current physical condition because it does say here Barcelona has stated, and this is official, that Nico has suffered from a fracture in the 4th toe on his left foot, and there has been many reports stating that his season is most likely completely over, that he will not return back and play through this current season. And so the fact that we're seeing Nico Gonzalez be out for basically the rest of the season, have you guys not noticed that Barcelona is going through some sort of injury crisis at the very dying days of this season? Like now we have seen Pedri get injured, now we have seen Nico Gonzalez get injured, and now we even saw Sergio Roberto also get injured, and none of these players are going to be be making their return back into this club until the next season. And even the doctor itself, right, the doctor that does take care of these players, he even got injured. And so I don't know what's going on in Barcelona right now, but here's the thing, right? If Nico is actually going to be absent for the next like 5, 6, 7 weeks, however much longer we do have through this season, I don't think that it's going to kill Barcelona. I do think that yes, we do need the depth to finish strong. Like for example, we still have 4 players left. We only have Frankie, Gavi, Busquets, and Riqui Puig, but it is not going to kill Barcelona. I do think that with these 4 players, they can bring the necessary results and the necessary stats in order for us to be very successful. If Nico's actually going to be stepping out, the one player that I do demand to really step in and really bring in great performances is Riqui Puig. He needs to step in and step up. Like, I don't expect Riqui Puig to start through these next couple of games, but I do expect him to receive way more minutes than he was originally supposed to be receiving. And he better make these minutes count because he has to contribute in whatever way, whether it's goals or assists or controlling the tempo of the game. I do believe that Riqui Puig can deliver. It's going to be very important because Xavi Hernandez is going to have to make decisions through this summer and basically ask, okay, who should I revolve my midfield around? Should Riqui Puig be considered through this sporting project? But look, taking it back to Nico Gonzalez, I understand that many are going to be saying when it comes to the future of Xavi's Barcelona, Nico Gonzalez is not that important, and we have already seen that through this season, Kevin. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Xavi does not even rely on Nico Gonzalez. And so let's talk about that, right? Because now that is what's going to transition us towards the next phase of this topic. Now let's talk about his future, because yesterday there was a meeting that was held between Jorge Mendes, his right-hand man, and the rest of the top board members in Barcelona at a restaurant, and they were talking about a multitude of things. And keep in mind, Jorge Mendes is the agent of Nico Gonzalez, and it does say here, according to Mundo Deportivo, that Jorge Mendes wanted to know what was Barcelona's plans for Nico Gonzalez. His contract expires in 2024, and there are several European clubs that are interested in him. So let's talk about this, right? Like what you guys have been saying, Nico Gonzalez and his future has really been thought about in the last few hours. And the only thing that we have been seeing through this current season is that Xavi Hernandez does not really rely on this player so far. And this is me going based off what we have seen, right? So far, it does not look like Xavi does rely on this young Spanish midfielder because he has rarely been given minutes. And I remember there was a moment where Xavi has placed Nico Gonzalez as an interior, and he was given minutes and he was given the chance to play 30 to 35 minutes on that match. I can't remember which match was it, but basically he was given a chance, but he did not really take advantage of that chance. And ever since that, I remember that Xavi Hernandez never really gave Nico Gonzalez a second chance. And so does Xavi Hernandez even want Nico Gonzalez? Because look, we can also speak about how Barcelona is moving in the transfer market. Like, they have brought in someone like Kessie, who is a central defensive midfielder. They have brought in someone like Pablo Torre, who is a central midfielder. These are two different players who do take two different positions, and that is only going to minimize Nico's time within the midfield. And so again, does Xavi trust this player, which is named Nico Gonzalez? Because if he truly did, if he truly relied on Nico Gonzalez, we would have been seeing Nico slowly being implemented within the central defensive midfield position and take away the minutes of Sergio Busquets, who does need to have his minutes minimized. But no, the only thing that we have been seeing when it comes to Nico is him playing as a interior in the midfield and playing very minimal. So there's a lot of questions. I do think that Nico does have all the talent, all the technique, and all the understanding and positioning in the world to be playing very well in Barcelona. It's a very confusing time for this player and for us, but a decision is going to have to be made. I'm not going to be surprised if, like, in the future, like in about 2 or 3 months, we hear that Barcelona are considering on placing Nico in the market. But hopefully in the end, this is just a problem that we are just seeing in this season. Maybe in the next season, we see Xavi Hernandez saying, look, my plan when it comes to Nico is going to be this. Busquets is going to be seeing way less minutes, and I'm going to be revolving my central defensive midfield position around Nico and Kessie. And that's basically it. Maybe we could see something like that. That would be great, because I want someone like Nico to continue to stay at Barcelona, because it is important for Barcelona's youth academy, and it does send a message towards these players. But that is it, right? That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.